Welcome back to AM Northwest. Timothy Hutton's TV series Leverage will be shooting in Portland soon. We talked to him on this show about that show. And that is great news for us because not just for celebrity watchers, but for our local economy. And here to tell us more, we welcome Casting Director Lana Veenker. Nice to have you back.
Hi.
It's good news. I mean, for a TV show as popular as Leverage, then to base out of Portland is big news for our city.
It's amazing. We haven't had a TV series in Portland in about 10 years. And they're going to be here through September. They're shooting 15 episodes, so it's going to bring a lot of work.
So when you say a lot of work, who is it going to employ?
Well, I mean, besides actors and crew, I mean, just having a film production or a TV production in town brings jobs to everything from like hotels and restaurants to payroll companies to couriers, construction. I mean, it's all across the board.
There's all kinds of trades that get involved too, right?
All kinds of trades, and it's just amazing. And tourism. Because people start seeing Portland and areas around Oregon on TV or in the films, and then they want to come here and it brings
that's a great idea. Yeah.
Do you know why they chose to come to Portland?
Mainly, I think, well, obviously the locations are great. The film incentives, I think, are probably the deciding factor for a lot of films and TV.
What are the incentives?
Well, Oregon has a program where if a production spends a certain amount of money in the state, they can get a cash rebate back at the end. And productions look for those kinds of things when they try to decide which locations they want to shoot.
Sure.
So that sort of tips the balance in our favor, which is why there's been a lot of production.
There seems to be. Does one beget another that they hear about it, or maybe producers learn of the city and want to come back?
Yeah, definitely. They love it here and they want to come back. They tell other people what a fantastic crews we have up here and what great actors and locations and how the city really works with them to make it happen. But right now our film incentive program only funds about 6 months of production. So lately the film industry's been lobbying down in Salem to try to get them to expand the film incentive program so that we can actually have year-round production like this.
Now Coraline, that had an impact, didn't it?
It did. That was a huge film, and really just everything based out of Oregon. It's just we're just hoping to see a lot more of that kind of stuff shooting here.
Now, a lot of people watch right now and go, well, I want to be on a TV show. I want to be in one of these movies. Obviously, if they're a working actor, they probably already have an agent. But what do people need to do if they want to find out about getting involved in one of these shows?
Well, for Leverage, there's two different sides to it. Obviously, we're going to be looking for professional actors to hire for the speaking parts. And you're right, most of them are going to have agents. If they don't, they at least need to have professional resume and headshot, which they can mail to us. But if they're interested in being extras, we'll be looking for people of all shapes and sizes to do that. And we've set up a little email address where people can email us.
What kind of money, as an extra, what kind of money can you make?
Well, it's basically minimum wage, but it's probably going to go into some overtime because they're shooting long days. So they could, And just have the day free to be hanging out on the set and... you have to have the day free, right? Yeah, you have to be completely available, for sure, yeah.
And for the professional actors, I imagine, is it union, or is this a union show?
It is union. It's shooting AFTRA, so
it would be union scale.
Union scale, yeah.
Now, what other productions are coming to town? Do we know of any yet?
The film office would be the people to ask about that. I know that we're going to be knee-deep in Leverage until at least September. And hopefully they'll come back for the third season. We'd really love to see them do that.
Well, you did casting on the Crowley project, the Harrison Ford film, and now they're casting for extras. I know they're doing that. Mm-hmm. So when that comes to town, that'll be here. Will that be simultaneously with Leverage?
It'll be simultaneously. In fact, their studios are very close to each other where they're building the sets. It's kind of funny they're calling it Clack of Wood or something.
Oh, that'll look nice up on the hill. When these shows come to town like Leverage, Timothy Hutton will obviously be living here through September. So that's, as you mentioned, good for local economy because hotels, right? They'll probably just stay in hotels. They're not going to buy a house here.
Right. I mean, I think a lot of the, not only cast, but some of the crew that have come up from LA will be staying in hotels, eating in the restaurants, spreading the wealth around.
That makes it really exciting.
It is really exciting, and it's just great to have. I mean, it's just been so long since we've had a TV series in Oregon. We're so happy that they chose Oregon as a location for this shoot, and we just hope they keep coming back.
Yeah, absolutely. We want that. We want to tell folks we're going to put information on how they can get a hold of you on our website at k2.com. Lana, thank you so much.
Yeah,
appreciate it.